Light him up. That's a complete. There you go. How about that? Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Mr. Gardell, I need you in 20 seconds.
Yeah, I'm watching the game. I'm watching the game.
You right on.
I said I'm watching the game. Get out of here.
Stop. Do you know who's on? Brady's on, man. We can't stop watching Brady.
I'm not bringing you up tonight. We're rooting for the wrong team.
Team Brady all day.
You're dead to me.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Tonight on Access TV, it's Gotham Comedy Live. Get ready to laugh with Clayton Fletcher, Danny Cohen, Miguel Dalmau, Drew Frazier. This week's host, Billy Gardell. Gotham Comedy Live. All happening right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Gardell.
All right, well, welcome to Gotham Comedy Live. How you feeling tonight? Pretty good? All right, man, we have a great show in store for you. Gotham Comedy Club's the best comedy club in the country. It's one of my favorite spots, man, and when I'm back in New York, I always come here. I love the Mazzilli brothers. I love the way they run this club, and they have brought to you tonight 4 incredibly funny comedians. Let them know you're ready to hear them. All right? Right on. I love coming back to New York, man. New York has a great road map. There's a bar every 4 feet with a church in between them. That's the system up here. I'm fucked up, I'm sorry. I'm fucked up, I'm sorry. I'm fucked up, I'm sorry. Let's get a slice. I can hang out here, man. It's good to hear you laughing, man. That's all we got left is laughter, right? Everything else will just scare the shit out of you, right? You turn the news on, you just want to hide under the bed, man. Murder, death, rape, child abduction, shitty economy, tsunami, 98 degrees. Good luck. Didn't anything good happen? See, we're in the middle of a shit renaissance. We're in a place where we just negate everything. We don't even look at things. We just think it sucks. That's just how we've become. We have no compassion left. Work on your compassion. That's all we got left, man. I was reading a story a couple weeks ago. British Columbia. Little boy's in his backyard playing with his dog, right? You from British Columbia? Great. Has no bearing on the fucking joke. Anyway. Just it happens to be where it happened. Now dig this. This kid's playing with his dog in the backyard. A cougar jumps over the fence. A cougar. Not an old lady in a tight dress. I mean like a real live... The little boy's dog attacks the cougar. The little boy runs in the house to safety. He's watching his dog getting eaten by this cougar. The cops show up. They kill the dog. They kill the cougar. They rush the dog to the vet. 3 operations later, the little boy's dog lives. See, you don't give a fuck. And I'm the same way, man. We're just jaded. All I kept thinking about was that dog. You think he come home with a little bit of an attitude? Yeah, you're goddamn right I'm sleeping in your bed tonight, Timmy. Oh, I'd love to wiggle my tail and beg for food, but as you can see, I don't have a fucking tail, Timmy. Can you imagine him trying to get that dog to play? Here, boy, fetch, fetch. You can kiss my ass, fetch. I fought a cougar for you. I'm gonna go pee in your bed, you little ungrateful prick. Turn on the heat. I only got 3 goddamn legs left. You want me to run down the street after a ball, you fuck? We live in an insane world now, man. It's so scary, and I'm at the age where I'm a human being now. I'm 46. I am no longer immortal. Because, like, when you're in your 20s, you're a fucking moron. And if you're in your 20s, you're a fucking moron. Someone needs to tell you that. I hope you make it out. Good luck to you. See, everything has changed. 40, that mortality bell starts ringing. You're in your 20s, all you can come up with is, woo! Let's do another shot! Yeah, you're in your 40s, you're like, how much sodium is in that? Is there a lot of sodium? What's the number? I don't have my glasses. I didn't bring with my glasses. I used to buy acid out of a stranger's car, and I'm afraid of fucking salt. I don't know what happened. I don't know when I turned a corner. You're in your 20s as a young man, you run into your buddies, all you talk about is chicks, cars, and bars. There are no other topics. You're in your 40s and you run into your buddies, you're like, have you ever gotten a rash on the inside of your ass? It's a little bumpy. What the fuck? Is that gonna kill me? Is that gonna kill me? You know you're getting older when you hurt yourself sleeping. Just wake up, what the fuck was I dreaming about? You gotta lie to your friends. I was helping a friend move a fridge. Really? No, I sprained my neck on a pillow. It's all going to shit. I don't know what happened to me. And if you're still fighting in your 40s, turn yourself into the jail or the asylum. You have failed at life. You can't be fighting in your 40s because even if by some miracle you win the fight, it's going to take you 1.5 years to recover. All you got left in your 40s is the old guy flinch. That's it, man. That's all you got. And if a young guy calls you bluff, you're fucked. Hey, I got a bad back. I got a bad... Don't. I just went to the chiropractor for that. Come on, don't do that. All I care about after 40 was comfort, right? That's all you care. You don't care about being... That's the gift of getting older. You don't care about cool anymore. Cool is exhausting. Because you have to wander around acting like you don't give a fuck what anybody thinks while all you think about is what everybody thinks. It's exhausting. After 40, you just care about comfort. I knew I turned a corner a couple weeks ago. I was at the grocery store. I looked down, dark socks and sandals. I no longer give a fuck. How about that? Let's go. Out of the way, Twilight. I got to get some milk. Come on, let's go. I got a coupon. So now I just try to stay alive, and I try to be a good dad. That's my favorite thing. My son's 12, and I want him to have a childhood, and that's a tall order, man, because it's a crazy place now. They don't got the luxury we had. They can't just go out and play, right? Everything has to be scheduled and supervised. You know, we didn't have any play dates when I was a kid. My dad would come home, see 4 of us in the living room, and go, "Get the fuck out of the house!" And you left for 4 hours. No one knew where you were. And no one was looking. You just out there with 3 of your buddies in a book of matches looking for shit to burn. That was it. I'll get your attention, old man, if that's what you're looking for. You can't let your kids just go out and play anymore because there's too many weirdos. And I love when I run into this generation. Some millennials will go, "There's not too many weirdos. It's just the internet. And you hear about it more." Bullshit. The internet is the reason there's too many fucking weirdos. It gave them a place to hide. And God forbid we point a weirdo out. We don't want to do that because we might hurt the fucking weirdo's feelings. We're so politically correct. When I was a kid, you knew right where the weirdo was. My dad would stop on the way to baseball practice in front of a house and go, "See that house? Yeah, don't go in there." "Why not?" "Fucking weirdo lives in there." You know right where he was at, you know? So it's hard for my kid to have a childhood, man. I want him to have his imagination. I don't want him to have to download everything. You know what I mean? Like, he gets everything. That's one place where kids are way smarter than I was. Like, my son's 12. He can pick up anything, an iPad, a computer, a controller. Within 3 minutes, he's navigating it. I was not that smart at that age. At 12, me and my buddies were still folding a piece of paper into a diamond going, "Okay, pick a color. B-L-U-E. You flip it up, you go, "What's it say?" "You're a dick. Ha ha, I gotta go to class. I'll see you later." So you gotta let him play some of the video games so he can keep up with his buddies at school, you know. You don't want him to be that weird kid at the lunch table shooting marbles going, "My dad says this is a video game." I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying there's a middle ground. And there are things that I'm jealous about his childhood. Like, he gets to do a lot more than I did. Like, all he has to do is ask his mother, "Mommy, can we?" "Sure, honey, let's get in the truck and make a memory." My dad's answer was the same for anywhere you ever wanted to go. "They're closed." I see people in there. They're cleaning. It's a cleaning crew. My wife is way more progressive than I am, you know what I mean? She's way more progressive. I'm from the old school. I'm from the last bus from the old school. Like, when he was a kid, he was 2. Like, she'd go everywhere we went, she had those antibacterial wipes. Always wiping. She'd, "Wipe that down, read about a virus coming here from Germany, gonna kill all of us at any minute." I'm like, "We're at McDonald's. We're not even eating real meat. Why are you wiping the fucking tray down?" And then we get into it. "How do you know it's not real meat? Over 1 billion served. There aren't that many fucking cows. Do the math." All right, I'm an asshole. I know. I'll go over here. Now, my wife will read these articles like they're breaking news, and then she'll call me like it's important. "I just read an article about sugar. Sugar wrecks his metabolism. You can't feed him sugar after 3. You wreck his metabolism." Well, as you can see, my parents didn't give 2 good shits about my metabolism. You know what they cared about? Silence. "Here, eat Kool-Aid right out of the pack. Just shut the fuck up. Sit there and vibrate. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing out of you." Just want him to be a kid, man. And I'm not a big fan of the medicines either, man. Everybody in LA darts their kids down like rhinos, you know, with the psychotropic drugs. You know, you don't get to dart your kid down because they're an inconvenience. You need to be a fucking parent. You need to step up and be the wall. That's the deal. Now, before we upset the bloggers, I do understand that some kids need medicine. There's always an extreme case. If your kid is saying shit like, "I'm gonna cut open a cat and wear it like a hat," he needs fucking medicine. But somewhere we have to find the middle of the road. Hey, you guys ready for a great show tonight? Let me hear you. All right. We're going to be right back after these messages with more Gotham Comedy Live.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Clayton Fletcher is taking the stage when we return. And stick around later tonight for more Billy Gardell.
I wish I had Morgan Freeman in my life just to narrate me through situations. Because my wife will ask me those questions. You've heard comedians talk about them a million times. You've probably talked about them yourself, but my wife will ask me that question, do I look fat in these jeans? Well, that's when Frank realized he'd be sleeping on the couch for a while. Truth of the matter is, didn't matter what he said. See, he thought she was looking for an answer. Truth of the matter was, she was looking for an argument. See, from time to time, Frank's wife would give Frank a little test to see how good of a husband he was. Frank had failed many times.
Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs happening right now.
Welcome back to Gotham Comedy Live, and we are going to get this thing started with a super funny comic. You can hear him every day on XM, Sirius Radio. Please welcome to the stage the very funny Mr. Clayton Fletcher.
All right. What's up, you guys? Are we having a good time so far? A lot of girls here tonight. That's why we're having fun. You can't have a party without girls. But girls can have a party without boys. Group of women can have the time of their lives. Girls' night out. Woo! Girls' night out. Woo! They have so much fun. Guys' night out sucks. Guys' night out is horrible. We just look at each other. This sucks. Yeah, there's no girls. Yeah, I noticed. That's a bad party. We got a name for that. We call it a sausage fest.